What's up, Leo? Coming to another video today. This is episode 6 of the Gratitude series. I was ruminating on this. That's one of my new words, ruminating. And I've been ruminating on this. I said, bum it, I'm just going to do a bonus video for today. The shout out to Demar for asking me this question. Let's go right into it. If you got a question or topic you want me to talk about on this YouTube channel, please post your questions below. All right, so shout out to Demar again for posting another question, which I appreciate that. I appreciate the. Not a lot of people have been asking questions or asking for topics, so I thank you for those who do. Definitely gives me a photograph of all the audience that follows this YouTube channel. Lets me know where they're at. So those who may not say anything, thank you for watching, and for those who are participating in this, thank you so much for helping me make my job just a little bit easier this holiday season. All right, so the question is from Deborah, okay, why is it as a producer slash artist we get to the point to where at times, we listen to our music and we feel like it's not any good, to the point to where it alters us, and how do we get past it? That's a great question because I believe that every music producer and artist goes through this. And, when I was thinking about this at work and driving, I think one of the things that we have to know is that you don't get to the good songs and you don't get to the good beats without going through a few bad ones. But then again, bad is relative because we may think it's bad. It may not make us bounce in our seat as we're sitting in front of our computers, pushing these buttons and clicking these mouses and pushing on these pads and playing stop and play, start, and record. That you got to go through those. You have to embrace that there's going to be some bad ones there, and so your favorite tracks are coming, your favorite songs are coming, but you got to go through some bad ones. You got to complete some stuff that maybe not move you. And I know that it's easy for us as creatives to kind of just stop, and even me, sometimes I just stop and say, "Nah, this ain't it." But as long as you continue to come back to it, you'll discover some things that you didn't discover before. It's like, wow, this is great. I really enjoy this. This is fun. Um, this is hitting right. So just always take time to remember that you're going to have to go through some songs and some lyrics, some ideas that don't even get fleshed out till later on, or doesn't hit that. And then another thing that I try to say is that try not to let your first conclusion about your create be the final one. Right. I mean, we all know that phenomenon of being up late at night, working on that track, bouncing on it, listening to it in the morning, and be like, oh, what is this? Right. You got to go through that. And you got to go through that a few times. And there are other times where you just hum a note and just press a button and find the loop and find the sound. And you're like, okay. Just know that that still happens. All of that still happens. And another thing you want to do is you got to allow the market to decide what's good and what's bad, which is kind of counterproductive because as a creative person, you're saying to yourself, well, how can I let you? I made it, so I decide if it's good or bad. You don't decide if it's good or bad. And that falls into narcissism world because we want that control, we want that manipulation, we want that I decide, I will speak. We want that. And the truth of the matter is that when we do that and we kind of cut it off from people and don't even give them a chance to enjoy it as a final product, we cut ourselves from opportunities of meeting new people and having new people encounter our music in a way that we never knew was possible before. So that's very important to keep that in mind when you're creating and just going on this journey. And for instance, like one of my best streaming songs on DistroKid is still Lazy Saturday, and I'm sick and tired of it being the best song. Not from a negative point, but I want to beat it. I want to outdo myself. I want to know what song, and that's something I want. I want to know what song that I have streaming right now that's going to overcome that song. And Lazy Saturday is an older song, and it's still killing it on the streams. It's competing and sometimes doing better than my newest releases. I'm like, how? What is going on? Because you don't know what's going on out there in the world. Somebody's playing it. You don't know. It's out there somewhere. So it's very important to know that you don't get to find out if you can beat your best work by just not liking it or not creating or giving it a chance. So you got to give yourself a chance and try not to be so hard on yourself with what you create. And then also explore other areas in life that could use improvement because there may be something hampering you that has nothing to do with your music, situation in your life, or a family member, or the way you interact with people, or maybe how certain people interact with you that can get you off your A game and kind of create a distraction for you and pull you away from all of that. And it's very important to keep that in mind. So if you're in a situation where you're not liking what you're creating, it's a good time to clean up the studio. And even me, like, I need to clean up the studio before I come on live tonight. It's an important thing to see how you are internalizing maybe some infractions or from things from other people. Maybe there's some people who aren't really treating you with respect, or maybe you might have a situation there at the workplace, or it could be just your perspective on yourself. If I were to be transparent, um, I've probably been more hard on myself than I needed to be to just let things flow. And that's something I still work on, because I have the standard and this expectation and this dream and all this other stuff, and it's not happening as fast as I like it. So therefore, it's very easy to go into this dialogue of self-loathing and self-hate, which hampers your creativity. It's very weird how that works. So I say that to say is that you don't have to that. So explore other, even just taking time to clean the area that you created can also be a big help. It's sort of because now you're preparing it for yourself. There's the use of the room where you got kind of stuff all over the place because you've been using it, and then what you have to do is you kind of have to purge it out. You have to purge the use from it and create this place. Well, now I have a place to create. Now I have, an open floor is a very great way to kind of create an inviting environment for where you create. So, and the final thing I'll say on that is that it is a phase. It will change. I can't tell you how long it's going to happen. I like to give direct answers, but I can't tell you how long it's going to feel that way or per song or anything like that. But just know it does change. All these situations change. And the key is that you learn from them. And there's some changes you're going to have to make that may be uncomfortable, but will be worth your time. So I hope this helps. If you like this type of stuff, post your questions or comments below, or thoughts of what you want me to talk about. I'm doing a gratitude series for the month of December 2021, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm enjoying making it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.